Jesus himself, more specifically what he actually went through on the cross.
How are you? Super interesting topic. What I wanted to add is that you do not need to go all the way back to year zero for that. Because that still happens today. Not the whole world is Christian. So we have spots, for example, where they're primarily Jewish. Okay, obviously Israel and the Palestine, but also like Miami in the United States, primarily Jewish. Los Angeles, Hollywood is pretty Jewish also, but Miami would be a good example, which is close to you. I believe you are in the United States, so you can go to Miami there and experience. Me, for example, I have experience living as a Christian minority, not only in Miami, but now in Argentina, okay? But not necessarily the entire country of Argentina, but I live in the city that's named Rosario, that has a super Christian name, but it's primarily Jewish Ashkenazi. So what happens? Living as a minority in this town, it's a big town, it's about 1.5 million people, okay? It's just a bit like, Miami's bigger, but it is like being crucified. It is the same, like we can actually be crucified just existing as a Christian. In my case, as I have lived in the United States, in Brazil, and in Europe, where Christianity is the mainstream religion, I'm used to have a lifestyle like Christian. And me, even more complicated because I was born in Argentina by a Christian family. So I'm exist in Argentina as Christian. But what happens? I get crucified all the time. Usually I'm called names such as crazy, stupid, scammer. But that's just part of the Jewish values. That's the cross culture, you know, that's the culture shock living as a Christian minority in a Jewish society, especially Ashkenazis. They're very straightforward. So so I am like being crucified like all the time. So that still happens today. And if you cannot afford to travel and have this experience so far away, because also you need to speak the language, you can actually have similar experience in Miami, in the United States, in Florida, which is an entire city that follows the Talmud laws and the Jewish values. So have the experience to go there, but not just as a tourist. Just get a job there and interact with people in Miami, and you understand what it's like to be crucified 24/7 in the year 2025. Okay, so all right, so greetings from Rosario, Argentina. All right, cheers.